I remember a few years ago, in 2014, discussing with a group of professional women, friends of mine, how we wanted to use our energies and our knowledge on a topic of the times that we could really make a small difference in at a local community level. At that time, I was fortunate to meet Aklam. Aklam explained to our group just the whole plight of refugees in America when they come here and their needs. Aklam herself was a refugee, and she then developed and went through the citizenship test. The most important thing she said that was really a real gift were her new friends. And it was these people who helped mentor them, family, and sponsor and assist them with figuring out the American society. And we all looked at each other and said, wow, that model makes sense. So our group decided to deal with a global issue at a local level, and that's forced migration, trying to make some positive changes at the local level. We looked at each other and said, if not me, who? If not now, when? So I decided to open my home to monthly luncheons. I'd invite my friends. Aklam invited her friends and refugees, and we'd sit at the table. We'd share prayers, we'd share food, we'd share stories of kids and grandparents and cultures. And we recognized that there's so many more similarities than there are differences in all of us. At that time, we decided to create Building Peaceful Bridges.
It's so important to get into the life of the family. Whenever I feel there is a new refugee family, I feel like them. I return back to the first step when I was a refugee.
I am now a successful college grad because of the many support systems I've had. When I first came to the United States as a refugee, I didn't speak the language, I didn't know the culture, I didn't even know what was happening to me exactly.
When I came to Chicago, I was very scared.
I know I don't see my family for more years, and I am worried about my children.
We felt like excited but nervous at the same time because it was like a new country, but then we were still nervous that we didn't know the language and all that.
Speaking the language, learning the language is vital. The sooner they learn, the better.
We must think we will get good work, and for me and for my husband. But when we come to America, everything's so hard.
When I arrived to the States, I have no friends, I have no idea where I am, I have no idea about anything.
Refugees come to America, and probably the first thing that is a stumbling block is rent. They get a little bit of support when they come, and then at some point they really have no way to make enough money to pay for rent. You know, that's why programs like Building Peaceful Bridges helps to support and pay the rent. I mean, because no one else is going to do it.
So, you know, we're a country of immigrants. We all come from somewhere else. And it's been a great experience to help people come in from out of the country who are here not by their own choice, but by need.
One of the hardest things to get used to in America was having this big family with a lot of cousins, a lot of aunts and uncles, and then right away just cutting all of that out and moving to America where we didn't really have anyone. When we went in Lori's house, I just met Lori, Carrie, and Marsha. Like, I consider them like my grandmas. I feel like I can trust them. I feel like I could tell them anything, and yeah, they reminded me of what family means and what family connections feel like, and it's nice to have that here.
It's about how to fill the gap. So we have counseling, financial assistance, clothing and furniture. We have even training for English as a second language.
When I think of Building Peaceful Bridges, I think of Mother Teresa's quote, that we do small things with great love. We walk with them, and we work together, and we build relationships that are based on respect and love.
This is not the relationship between the
client and the agency. This emotion.
I get new family because I lost my family in my home country, but I know I have big family.
Bushra and Ziad always welcome us into their home when we visited them in Indiana. Bushra prepares a big meal of delicious Iraqi food. We sit around the table and we have great conversation and great laughter together. She always gives us a plate to take home to our own families, which is so generous of her. But in the end, that's what families do for each other.
Every month they came and they would just come, we would have fun for hours.
We spent a long time with Bushra and Ziad, especially around their desire to become citizens of the United States. Everyone was excited about that.
Oh, the citizenship.
So it was so much fun. They became competitive about who could get the most answers right. And we laughed with them, but they learned. They learned all the things they needed to know to become citizens.
When I see him, all the group, I feeling strong. I don't feel like I am shy or I am scared. I feel like I am very strong because I have good friends and good family. I don't forget the day.
The life that is ahead of them can be a beautiful life if they want it to be.
I'm finally now at a place where I can help mentor other girls. I can help show them that I am an example of what a successful refugee story can look like in the United States.
It was just so nice to be around the table with so many people who really cared about doing something good for other people.
I think it's great to be able to find people that are looking to help in a more organized way. And it's money well spent. The Mammal Foundation really feels that this has been an amazing organization to support.
Over the years, we have witnessed Americans stepping up out of their comfort zone to help a future American family. Why? Because they care. Many of us think, what if my family was forced to migrate to another country where we didn't know the language, we weren't of the same religion, we didn't wear a headscarf? Through pure passion, we achieve our mission. So we started building peaceful bridges. And we welcome many of you to assist us in bridging the hearts and minds of all people.